Hey there, artists. Today we're going to learn how to draw the elf on a shelf from the book, The Elf on a Shelf, A Christmas Tradition. So let's get started. So I'm actually going to start off with the elf's eyes first. And they're going to be these two circles near the top of my paper. These are going to be the eyes. And within those two circles, I'm actually going to do these half circles that go inside for their pupils. So the elf has a little triangle nose that goes in between the eyes like that. And we're going to do a little smile. So we're going to do like a wide U shape. And we'll do a little curved line at the top of his smile. And our elf actually has these two little thin eyebrows over the top of their eyes. So I'm actually going to move on to the elf's head. And what I'm going to do is draw the side of his head first. So we'll do a line here and a line there. And these lines are actually going to go down to their ears, which are going to be like these C shapes. We'll do one on both sides. And from there we'll do another straight line that comes down at a little bit of an angle. And I'm going to connect these two lines by drawing lines that come down towards the elf's chin. Now I'm going to draw the bottom of the elf's hat. So I'm going to do like a big half circle. And I'm going to give the elf some hair. So we're going to do like a W shape like this. Then we'll add another curved line like that. And we're going to run a line parallel over the top. And we're going to do his sideburns. And we're going to actually do that on both sides. So I'm going to do another one like that. Yours doesn't have to look like mine. I'm just basing my image off of the book cover, The Elf on the Shelf. So I'm actually going to work on the bottom of the elf's hat now. So I'm going to do a curved line like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a big curved line that's going to come down to this point right here. And that'll be the white part of the elf's hat. Now, we do know that elf's hats are pointy. So I'm going to do a wavy line. And I'm going to start another line from the top of his ear. And I'm going to curve it to meet to the top of this line, which will create my point. And then we're going to do a little ball at the top. Now I'm going to work on the elf's collar. And his collar looks like a flower that's kind of like laid out. So we're going to do like flower petals around the elf's neck by doing these curved lines that look like this. So they're kind of like wavy V shapes. So we're going to do a curved line and another curved line. So it kind of makes that V shape. And we're going to do a few more that go around his neck. Feel free to pause the video at any point if you need to catch up or if you need to use my video for reference. So again, we're going to do these V shapes that go around the elf's neck. And I'm just adding some curves into the V just to give it more of a different look. And this is going to be the last one. So it's going to come to a point and I'm going to come back. And that'll be the collar around my elf's neck. Now we're going to do the elf's body. So probably from right here, I'm going to draw these two straight lines that run parallel with each other. And I'm going to stop right about here. And again, you can make it as round as you want, as skinny as you want, completely up to you. And from here, I'm actually going to do the elf's legs. So my elf is going to be sitting on a shelf. So I'm going to give the appearance like it's sitting down. And how I'm going to accomplish that is just by drawing his legs, which makes it look like his knees are bent. So I'm going to do a half circle and another half circle. So we got one knee, 2 knees. Now from this right knee, I'm going to draw a curved line like this. And actually I'm going to do another one that's going to run parallel with it. And this will be one leg. And on the book cover, the elf's legs are actually crossed over the top of each other. So we're going to try to make it look the same way by making the legs cross in the image. So again, I'm just drawing 2 parallel lines that come down. Real quick, did you know that the elf on the shelf is a scout elf? They can travel 4,000 miles each night to report to Santa and return home. Pretty cool, right? Anyways, back to the video. So his left foot actually crosses over his right foot on the book cover. And it's going to be this V shape, or this sideways V shape. So we'll just do like a V, like a skinny V like this. And then we'll connect the two with a little curved line in there. So that's one leg with the foot. And the other one is going to have another V, so we're going to go underneath. So imagine this line is going to go through the foot and comes out the other side. And then we're going to come back up. And then see this empty space right here? We're just going to add a curved line for the heel. So right now it should look like his knees are bent. And you'll see if I actually add this line right here in between his legs, where the shelf is going to be. This is where his bottom would be, and this is where his legs are and his knees are bent. So now let's move on to the right arm. So from right about here, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down for his arm. And let's say his arm on the cover is right here. We're going to do the bottom of his arm like this. Now I'm going to connect these 2 lines with a curved line. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So probably on the book cover, it's right about here. I'm going to draw a straight line coming down. And I'll continue this line right here. We'll just use the side of his body for the other side of his arm. And we're going to connect these with a curved line. Now, all that's left is to draw his hands. So for his hands, I'm going to do a straight line coming out and another straight line coming out. So it kind of makes like a mountain shape. So now we're going to do these skinny U's for his fingers. So right now I'm working on his hand. So we got 4 U's, and then his thumb is actually going to be over the top of the shelf like this. So we'll do the same thing on this side. So this one we're going to actually come out. And I'm going to draw a line for where his thumb is going to be. And these are going to be some skinny U's. Kind of make it look like he's bent, or his fingers are bent rather. Not perfect, but it's okay. Right now, these are his hands that are open. And all that's left to add is the shelf that he's sitting on, because he is the elf on the shelf. So I'm going to do a straight line that comes across. So my goal is to actually match the height of this line right here that goes between his legs. And we're going to imagine that line's going to come all the way across. And same thing on the other side. We're going to imagine this line come all the way across with a straight line like this. And then on each side, we're going to draw 2 vertical lines. This will be the thickness of our shelf, or the height of it rather. And now I'm going to just connect these lines here by drawing a straight line that goes across. So I'm going to draw a straight line. I'm going to stop when I get to his legs so I don't draw over his legs. And then I'm going to draw a line that goes in between. And we're going to imagine this line to go all the way through. And it's going to come across and stop. I got a little bit of a space there, and that's okay. And this is the outline of my elf on the shelf. So I'm actually going to use this time to color my elf in. I'm going to be using markers and some color pencils, but feel free to use whatever you have that you like to color and draw with. Feel free to take your time, make it your own, have some fun, and we'll be right back. And this is my elf on the shelf. Remember, it doesn't have to look exactly like mine. The best part is just have fun, enjoy the creative process. And if you guys like these kind of videos, make sure you guys like and subscribe for the next one, and I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.
If you like my dad's videos, like and subscribe. See you next time.